Grand Prix Las Vegas is over, but there was a ton of info released both during the event and in the last few days. We'll try to get through as much as we can today, including Hour of Devastation previews. First, in an article on the Magic homepage Friday and during a panel at GP Vegas on Saturday, Dan Burdick introduced members of the new play design team along with their goals. Joining Burdick will be Ian Duke, Adam Prozac, Brian Howley, Andrew Brown, Melissa DeTora, Andrew Veen, Paul Cheon, and announced today, Michael Majors. Also last week during GP Vegas, Rules Manager Matt Tabak's Hour of Devastation Mechanics article released, giving us a peek into what to expect from the set. Rather than make a white token copy of the creature, Eternalize makes a black token copy and changes the power and toughness to 4/4, no matter what the original power and toughness are. One example of this is Adorned Pouncer, which was previewed by Blake Rasmussen on the Magic homepage as being the game day promo for top 8 competitors. Adorned Pouncer is a 1/1 cat for 1 and a white that has Double Strike and Eternalize for 3 white. Next is Afflict, which says that whenever the creature with Afflict becomes blocked, the defending player loses an amount of life. The preview provided with the article is Kenra Eternal, a 2/2 zombie jackal warrior for 1 and a black that has Afflict 1. Finally, Exert is back, but with a twist. Instead of only triggering off attacks, some Exert costs now allow you to simply tap or pay a cost and tap the creature. One example is the Magic the Amateuring preview card, Pride Sovereign. A rare 2/2 cat for 2 and a green, it gets +1/+1 for each other cat you control and says, white tap Exert Pride Sovereign, create 2 1/1 white cat creature tokens with lifelink. During GP Vegas, there was a massive Magic event that was shown on stream and revealed several new cards in Hour of Devastation. One of the biggest reveals was the Scorpion God, which was encased in a sand sculpture, then dug out at the end of the event to be revealed. It's a 6/5 legendary creature god for 3 black-red that says, whenever a creature with a -1/-1 counter on it dies, draw a card. For 1 black-red, you put a -1/-1 counter on another target creature, and when the Scorpion God dies, return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. Also during the Massive Magic panel, Hour of Revelation was previewed, a sorcery for 3 white. It costs 3 less to cast if there are 10 or more non-land permanents on the battlefield, and says, destroy all non-land permanents. The second of the 3 Hour of Devastation gods was revealed in an article yesterday by designer Ken Nagel. The Locust God is a 4/4 god for 4 blue-red that has flying and says, whenever you draw a card, create a 1/1 blue and red insect creature token with flying and haste. For 2 blue-red, you draw a card, then discard a card, and when it dies, you return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. On yesterday's episode of the Command Zone podcast, Jimmy and Josh revealed UNESH, CRIOSPHINX Sovereign. A 4/4 legendary Sphinx for 4 blue, it has flying and reduces Sphinx spells you cast by 2. Also, when it or another Sphinx enters the battlefield, you reveal the top 4 cards of your library and an opponent separates them into 2 piles. You put 1 pile into your hand and the other pile into your graveyard. In the Magic Story article for today, Michael Yichow introduces us to Hour of Glory. An instant for 3 and a black, it says exile target creature. If that creature was a god, its controller reveals his or her hand and exiles all cards from it with the same name as that creature. Finally, on TCG Player today, Seth Manfield previews Angel of Condemnation. A 3/3 angel for 2 white, it has flying and vigilance. You can tap it and pay 2 and a white to exile another target creature you control, which is returned to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. You can also tap it and pay 2 and a white and exert Angel of Condemnation to exile another target creature until Angel of Condemnation leaves the battlefield. There are a ton more Hour of Devastation preview cards that have come out in the last few days, but that's all we're able to get through today, June 21st. Make sure to join us tomorrow for our exclusive Hour of Devastation preview card. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with all the latest Magic news and strategy. I'm Jeremy Knoll, and this has been Split Second.